Into the holiday weekend, new numbers show drownings surge during the pandemic. Highest rates happening among children under age 5. Researchers blame the shortage of swimming lessons during the pandemic. Jonah Kaplan reports on what could be done to improve access and skills.
Katie Wilson took a dip at the Phillips Aquatic Center on Thursday, shaking off the rust and getting back into swimming before the summer. Wilson said she gave up swimming because it was getting too expensive.
Most of the lap pools are going to be located in a school setting, and so you can't, as an adult, just go into a school in the middle of the day. And then the other access points are going to be at large gyms, which those can be a couple $100s, or early mornings or late at night.
Minnesota, of course, has about 10,000 options for swimming in the summer, but lakes are a lot bigger and deeper than pools. That makes them more dangerous, and new research from the CDC shows the number of drownings in the U.S. are going back up after decades in decline. On average, roughly 4,000 Americans drowned every year, but after the pandemic, that surged to 4,500. The highest rates of death were among young children, but the data also showed more than half of adults surveyed never took swim lessons. In Minnesota specifically, state officials reported 48 drownings last year. Most of the victims were over 18. A stark reminder to even the best of swimmers to always practice their skills.
Even knowing the breathing techniques, because sometimes you could get all the way out there and realize you haven't taken a breath.
Yeah. By the way, those 48 drownings in Minnesota last year, those do not include anyone killed in boat crashes. According to the Minnesota DNR, 9 people died in boating-related incidents in Minnesota in 2023. More than half of them were not wearing life jackets. In Minneapolis, Jonah Kaplan, WCCO News.
The Fargo Park District is hosting a Water Safety Day at several pools June 7th. That's free and will include activities for adults and kids to learn water safety skills.